So the saga with DKOldies continues because now, allegedly, according to a DKOldies employee, we think, they are refurbishing consoles now. Or the DKOldies is blowing them out. Maybe Joey's just blowing them out using his mouth. That's what I would like, actually.
No.
Skip it up and that up. So hey everybody, it's Review DKOldies USA. We're also going to be getting products from other companies to see if they actually refurbish their consoles, like Lukey Games. Actually, after I record this video, I'm going to be ordering a couple consoles from Lukey Games. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell, because why YouTube thinks we need to subscribe and have a bell is beyond me, but that's how they do it. So click the bell, click the subscribe button. I wear this polo a lot because my editor loves it. And you get to see my beautiful face. So subscribe. So over the weekend, some interesting events have come up with DKOldies. Now, I wasn't going to cover everything. I know Tronics Fix has a video that the NES wasn't refurbished from DKOldies. DKOldies doesn't refurbish their consoles. We're going to do another one here. Actually, I'll show that at the end of the video. But we got the idea. They promise to refurbish something. They don't. And that means they could jack up the prices. They put a don't tamper sticker on one of the screw holes, and they hope that people won't open them up. It looks like they refurbished them because they have the tamper sticker on there, and they can charge insane profits because, hey, we're selling you a refurbished console. It's not just one that we got a whole stack full of them and just shook it around to make sure there was nothing shaking inside of the console and just packed it up and said it was refurbished. Actually, that's exactly what they're doing. Well, this guy, Jigsaw, my editor has tried to contact him for an interview for about a week. He has not answered. We're still going to try. I'd love to have him on a Twitch stream and talk about, his previous experience as an alleged employee at DKOldies. He said he worked there, and they were specifically told, I'll have a link to the full video below, this is just highlights, to do as little work as possible because they wanted, DKOldies that is, wanted to turn around and make as much of a profit as possible. This is what Jigsaw had to say. And then Jacob R. was in the comments of Jigsaw's video, and a DKOldies alleged employee was in the comments of Jigsaw's video defending DKOldies. So things all around got a little bit spicier, but we'll start with the highlights from Jigsaw's video, then we'll move on to Jacob R.'s video, and then I'll give you my hot, spicy, delicious take.
We were told specifically not to clean the inside of the systems. We were told that if we get a system in our order, we're supposed to go get one off the floor and off the shipping floor, and you have to shake it. And if there's a rattle inside, you have to open it. You could put it back and get a different one, but at some point somebody has to open that system and get the rattle out. But we were told specifically not to clean it when we did that, not to clean the inside. You just had to get that piece out and close it back up. Nothing happened there that Drew didn't know about. He knows that these things are not actually refurbished. They didn't anticipate anybody would open these things.
So whether this guy is an actual employee there or not, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it does, of course. And so we're going to say it's alleged and take the fact that he was an employee with a grain of salt. But what he's saying makes sense. Basically, they want it to just be a facade that they're refurbishing the systems. That way they could jack the price up. They put a sticker on a screw hole. Let's pretend the audio jack here is the screw hole to de-incentivize anyone from checking up on the consoles. And because the audience that they cater to isn't technically savvy, and they're just like, oh wow, the last time I picked up a controller was on the PlayStation 1 back in 1999 when I was in high school. I just want some nostalgia. They say they refurbish them. Oh look, they put a sticker, don't tamper with sticker on there. I guess they refurbished it, cool, and it's working. There's nothing shaking on the inside. And yeah, I knew it. They're just going around, they clean up the ports, so it kind of has, my Xbox that I got from them, on the outside looked clean, but it didn't read discs, or it struggled to read discs. And on top of it, the inside had swollen caps, and they did no other work inside of it. They didn't. They just want a surface level. So, and even then, a lot of times the surface level, it isn't even really cleaned. All they're looking to do, and all Drew is looking to do, who's the owner of the company, is flip old stock or flip stock with minimal work so he makes a maximum profit. And then he's lying, and DKOldies as a whole, I should say, is lying to the consumer saying they're refurbished. Again, I cannot repeat this enough because I know Jacob R is dealing with crap, especially on Facebook, that, oh, you're just trying to bring a company down. Yeah, because we just went eeny, meeny, miny, mo. DKOldies, I want to go after them. Why would we do that? I'm just buying a console from them, opening it up, and showing the refurbished job that they do. That's all I'm doing. That's all Jacob R is doing. Like, why would we have it out for XYZ company? That makes no sense. We just randomly pick them. No, they're saying they're doing a service that they're not doing, and we're spending money to show other people that they shouldn't buy this product because they're making a promise that they're flat out lying about. They're not fixing any of the consoles. They're just slapping a sticker on them to pretend they're fixed so they could charge you a crap ton more than you would spend on eBay, and you'd be better off buying the consoles on eBay than from DKOldies. So after Jigsaw's video, Jacob R made a video talking about the comments that alleged DKOldies employees were leaving in that Jigsaw video in the comments section. And he actually left some comments himself because he was so baffled by what they were saying. So here is what Jacob R had to say about the whole situation regarding Jigsaw and DKOldies. Take a look.
So let's start with the comments that I saw on this video and I replied to, and it's funny. No idea how long you worked at DK, but I'm sick of seeing stuff like this. Maybe years ago they had a problem, but as of recent, they have changed a lot and literally do refurbish all their consoles. I currently work there, and the place is in such a better position than it was when I started 8 months ago. The people who won't leave us alone, Jacob and Rich, aren't hurting business at all recently. Now, the guy who made the video responds back and says, I worked there 3 years ago. If you guys are really refurbishing your consoles, then those videos from Jacob, Rich, and so many other smaller people on YouTube would have never happened. You guys seem to do the same stuff the way you did it 3 years ago, but with more employees. Next comment is from the guy who says, in the past few months, we listened to all these people's problems and have done what they wanted. We have a literal room for blowing out consoles. Every single system gets blown out. That second PS3 that Jacob was blown out, but it's near impossible to take down to the bare and get every piece of dust out. This comment, this is the one I replied to. I said, I've gone down the rabbit hole and came across this comment. And I really did go down the rabbit hole on Sunday because this, like I said, this video, I had to go really far to find this video. It had like 115, 120 views when I found it. And so it was truly down the rabbit hole. And I said, I've gone down the rabbit hole and come across this comment. This is hilarious. DKOldies has been commenting on videos saying that every console is open and cleaned, but here you are saying that they are still only blowing them out, which apparently hasn't even been done in the past. How DKOldies is calling this console refurbished is beyond me. Blowing a console out with compressed air does not equal refurbished, and I stand by that statement.
No.
So that random commenter, that those comments magically disappeared, which it's funny that the comments disappeared because that makes me think it actually was someone working at DKOldies to damage control it, where if it was just a troll, they would have left the comment up. Like, what does a troll have to lose by leaving that comment up? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. We don't know if it's an actual employee, if it's not an actual employee, but let's take their word for it that they are an actual employee. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So if they changed their policies 8 months ago, I just discovered DKOldies maybe at most a couple months ago. What happened with my fat PlayStation 2 that had a broken AV port and was not refurbished? What happened to my Xbox that wasn't refurbished? What happened to my NES that wasn't refurbished? Because if you were doing this from 8 months ago, they should have been actually refurbished and cleaned out and fixed up, and bad caps should have been removed, and the lasers should have been replaced or at least cleaned so it worked properly in the Xbox. What's going on? You said 8 months ago. I didn't even know you existed 8 months ago. So what's the deal there, Joey? You got an idea?
No.
And you saying that I'm trying to hurt your business, or Jacob R and I are trying to hurt your business. How about you do what you say that you're doing? How about you do that what's written on the tin is a saying. You're saying that you're refurbishing these consoles, you're not. And you're using the fact that you're refurbishing them when you're not refurbishing them as a reason to flip them for insane prices. What it seems like, and what from the experiences that I had and what witnesses are saying is that you say you refurbish them so you could sell them at higher prices, but you're just getting truckloads of these old consoles. You're jiggling them around to see if there's anything that you could hear. Maybe you wipe the outside of them and then you slap a sticker on and say they're refurbished. That's what people have a problem with. That's what Jacob has a problem with. And it's amazing. He even talked about Facebook comments here. I didn't want to make this video too long because then it would get out of control. Where people were just saying that we were attacking this company for the sake of attacking them. Do you realize that? How does it even work? Why would we do that? I know I brought this up earlier in the video, but it just baffles me. Like, what? Then I've even gotten that I'm jealous of their success. I'm not a... I don't resell used games. What the hell would I care if they were the most successful game reseller in the goddamn world? The bottom line is, this is a company that is not doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. My headphones just fell. They're literally lying to the consumer. And that's where the problem is. People think they're paying for a fixed refurbished product and they're paying for a pile of crap that's never been opened. And DKOldies refuses to take accountability. And now they're saying that they're refurbishing their consoles because they blow them out. And a lot of times they aren't even doing that. I don't think any of my consoles have been blown out that I got from them. I don't think any of them have. And even if they are blowing them out now, we promise we're going to blow out the console with an air compressor. That's not refurbishing. Refurbishing is making sure the console is fixed inside and out. You're replacing maybe the CMOS battery that keeps the date and time. You're replacing, like I said, bad caps. You're looking for any other issues on the motherboard. You're cleaning it out. You're changing the thermal paste. And then they try to make an excuse. Oh yeah, we can't go all the way down to the metal like that to replace the thermal paste. Yeah, you can! And you could still be profitable with the prices you're asking. You know what it is that they want to just turn these consoles around. The less time they spend on them, the more profit they can make off each console. Okay? Which I get. Time is money. I understand that, especially if you're paying people hourly. But even if someone had to spend 50 minutes to open up a PlayStation 3 that you're turning around, if it's backwards compatible and charging $400 to $500 for, you can afford to actually have them repaste the consoles and put new thermal pads on and open them up and blow the dust out. And you could turn a pretty profit on that still. Pretty today, Junior. I almost couldn't say that, but you get my point. Look, man, these guys are snakes and I'm going to continue to call them out. And like I said, I got another surprise here. N64 from DKOldies. And don't worry, DKOldies, since you say that we're bullying you or attacking you or are jealous of your success, I'm going to order something from Lukey Games too. Going to give them the same treatment as you. If they have a bad product, I'll call them out. If they have a good one, I'll call them out. We'll see what happens. Look, I have no agenda. I wouldn't risk my credibility to simply just call out a company for drama clicks. I'm just showing you what I have in the box, opening it up, and that's what DKOldies is selling me. And if they don't like me calling them out for simply showing the product that they're sending to me, too damn bad. Why don't you do what you're promising and what you're making people spend extra money for? Stop being liars and stop being scam artists. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.